If you're wondering what suspension mods you should do first to your sports car, these are the best bang for buck suspension mods. I have built my 370Z to a point where I'm satisfied with it. Kind of. You're never satisfied with a build. I'm going to share with you today the best bang for buck suspension mods that I think works well on the 370Z. Okay, it's dark and gloomy and it's about to rain, so we got to get through this. So the first one is coilovers. Get coilovers, please. Even entry-level coilovers will make a huge difference to the car in terms of suspension feel, in terms of stiffness around corners. You can lower it, you can raise it up. Why would you want to raise it up? You have so much adjustability. You can get camber tops if your car allows for them, and if the coilovers work with the camber tops, you can opt for that, and that will give you so much adjustability with your suspension, with your car. So coilovers are probably top best bang for buck suspension mod ever. That's why you see a lot of people go straight to coilovers. You can go air suspension, but best bang for buck, coilovers will be your best friend, and it's probably honestly one of the first mods that you should do to a sports car, to a street car, to a track car. And so the price for coilovers can range from $800, $1,000 all the way up to $5,000 for the top end ones, for the custom ones that you can get. You can pick based on your budget. There's a bunch of good coilover manufacturers out there, a bunch of good brands like BCs, TNs, KWs. What else is there? Bilsteins, and a lot of them have been track proven. Go around and see which one will be the best one for you, for your budget, for the car, for your application. In addition, with coilovers, you should get the, I guess, supporting mods for them, like your camber arms, your front camber arms, rear camber arms, your tow arms, caster arms if you have traction arms. To dial in your alignment and to dial in your fitment, you should get those supporting mods, especially if you're going lower and lower and lower. One of my favorite suspension mods to do on a sports car for performance, for instant gratification, if you will. I've got a quick announcement that I need to make. We have partnered up with Nifty City, bringing you Android Auto and CarPlay infotainment system into your car. I've got one in my 370Z. I've got a Tesla screen, 13.6 inch of goodness. I was tired of my old infotainment system. Why not elevate that driving experience with Nifty City, CarPlay, Android Auto, integration into your OEM system. Everything's plug and play, everything's so easy to install, an hour and a half. And they have options for so many cars. So head over to the website and check out what they have in store for your car today. Let's get back to the video. It changed the whole feel of the car through corners. It was a lot more stable, it was a lot more predictable, and that is sway bars. You can get front sway bars, rear sway bars. I only have a thick front sway bar and kept the OEM sway bar just because of how things work with the 370Z. 100% one of the best bang for buck mods you can do in terms of suspension, and in terms of just everything. Like sway bars changed the game for me. It changed the game for me. Out of all the mods that I've done, sway bars have changed the car so much. Gave me so much confidence in corners. It's so stable through corners now, and it's just, yeah, with sway bars I actually lost a couple seconds off my fastest lap on the track. So yeah, that was just with sway bars. So in terms of performance and power, especially with sports cars, excuse me for the wildlife, we're in Australia right now. Excuse me for the wildlife. In terms of having a sports car and kind of pushing power, right? The goal is to have a efficient flow from the engine through the drivetrain onto the tires, down onto the ground, right? Because that's usable power. Yes, you will always have some loss from the engine to the tires, and so you want to do as much as you can to stiffen that up so it can flow more efficiently, crank horsepower and real horsepower horsepower is different. One of the best, well, 3, probably 4 of the best things that I have done to the Z to be able to put power down onto the ground, bushings, that has changed the feel of this car when I do a pull. So that means diff brace, diff bushings, engine mounts, transmission mounts, subframe bushings or subframe collars. I've changed those to polyurethane. You can go a solid bushing, which is just metal, but because this is still a street driven car, I did not opt for the solid mounts. I should have. The car's already loud and it already makes vibrations, so why not do more with solid mounts? But if you still daily your car, polyurethane mounts are the way to go. They are a bit more rigid than, well, a lot more rigid than the stock rubber ones, but still contain that vibration and the NVH. Just those 5, you will be able to put a lot more power down to your wheels onto the ground, and you can chop more people. Well, probably not in a 370Z, because this is, let's face it, it's not a fast car. Upgrade your bushings, upgrade your braces, because that will be one of the best things you'll ever do to your sports car. These mods aren't that expensive, so best bang for buck, this is literally what you need to do. So in terms of bracing, I mentioned it with the diff brace. You can get bracing for the chassis. That will stiffen up the chassis a lot as well, so that will give you more confidence, and the car will give you more predictability within the corner for you to go initial D and go. But with bracing, with those other 4 mods, bracing is kind of the next step that you can go. It's not really needed, but if you want to go, it won't hurt. You can chop and change these things around in the list to see what you like better, to see what fits in the budget better. Suspension mods will literally change the feel of your car, especially with the 370Z, because it doesn't push a lot of power unless you go force induction, turbo, supercharged, even tune, full breathing mods, full bolt-ons. This is still pushing low to mid-ish 300 horsepower to the wheels, which is good for a street car. A stock 370Z, you can definitely tell this was built for the handling and 3 corners on track and not in a straight line. Optimizing and enhancing the handling that it already has from factory and putting these supporting mods on, it would make you love the car so much more. You can build a good handling street driven street car with this list and still be within your budget. I hope you guys have taken something away from this video, and hope I helped some of you guys out with building your sports car, your 370Z, whatever car, because this is a universal. This is a universal list for any sports car out there. So if I have helped you out and you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I really do appreciate it. I hope I helped some of you guys out, and go mod those cars, get those hands dirty. Thank you guys so much for watching the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Love you guys. Peace.